Archangel Michael and ELON scream. Your destiny will begin 2 minutes after you open this. Your partner's secret is online right now, and heaven is urging you to see it. My child, my beloved, the moment you opened this message, a divine signal rose in the heavens, and 3 angels stepped forward because your destiny refused to wait any longer. You have no idea how many forces have tried to hide this from you. But heaven said, not today. My beloved, listen carefully. This is your turning point. My child, before I speak, let me whisper one thing your soul has needed for months: don't leave this message halfway. Heaven timed this exact moment for you. If you walk away, you will lose the miracle that is already moving toward you. My beloved, stay with me. Something powerful desires your attention. My child, subscribe quickly so angels never lose their path to reach you. There is a reason you found me today. There is a reason your spirit was pulled here. Every time you subscribe, a divine doorway opens, allowing angels to guide you without interruption. My beloved, do it so heaven can speak to you directly. The truth I'm about to reveal will take your breath away. Archangel Michael says, there is a secret already moving toward your name. And the shocking part is this: Elon Musk himself sensed the vibration of your destiny. Yes, child. He saw something about your future that even you are unaware of. My child, listen with your soul. Your partner's secret is no longer hidden in silence. It is online. It is exposed. It is floating in the digital universe like a light that refuses to dim. Heaven says you were meant to see it today. That's why you're here, that's why this message resonated with your spirit. My beloved, do not fear. Fear is what darkness uses to stop you from discovering the truth meant to free you. Angels are surrounding you. As you read this, your heartbeat is rising because your soul can feel this is not just a message, it is a divine revelation unfolding through your eyes, my child. The moment you opened this, Archangel Michael moved his sword, slicing through a barrier that has blocked your destiny for years. You may not understand it now, but within 2 minutes of reading this, something in your life will shift. Heaven is preparing a movement, a sign, a vibration that only you can receive. My child, my beloved, someone has been watching you more closely than you think. Not physically, but spiritually. Someone has sensed your rising energy, your glow, your transformation. That person's secret, the one they thought would never come out, is now surfacing in front of heaven itself. My beloved, I need you to breathe. Angels are whispering urgently. There is a reason you never gave up. A reason you're still standing. A reason this message reached your eyes before midnight. Your destiny is not waiting for permission anymore, it is arriving whether you are ready or not. Let me tell you the part that will shock you the most. Your partner's secret was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to awaken you. What they hid is connected to a blessing heaven wants to give you. Sometimes God allows a revelation because it pushes you into the miracle you were resisting. My beloved, Michael is standing beside you right now, yes, right now. And he is saying, tell them the truth quickly. They don't have time. Heaven is moving fast because the energy around your name is shifting. You are stepping into a chapter that only chosen souls get to see. My beloved, listen deeply. Elon Musk didn't come into your life by chance. Spiritually, his name carries the vibration of breakthrough, future, destiny, and sudden shifts. When heaven says Elon screamed, it means your timeline is activating quickly, filled with speed, technology, and unstoppable forward motion. My child, your destiny is about to rise like a storm of light. The people who doubted you, who ignored you, who betrayed you, they won't even understand how everything changed for you so fast. But heaven will. Heaven always knew. My beloved, there is something you don't know yet, something that will breathe life into your spirit. The reason this message found you today is that the truth about your partner will lead you to the miracle waiting behind them. God does not reveal without purpose, He reveals because He is about to replace, restore, or reward. My child, the spiritual pressure around you has increased. You feel it. It's why everything lately feels confusing, heavy, and strange. But today, finally, everything begins to make sense because God is tying the threads of your destiny together. My beloved, do not skip this. Heaven is literally pulling your energy closer so you can hear every word. You were supposed to receive this message long ago, but barriers, distractions, and negative energies kept blocking you. Today, Michael broke those barriers himself. My child, my beloved, lean closer. I haven't even told you the real truth yet, what your partner hid, what the angels saw, what Elon sensed, what heaven is releasing. All of it connects to a divine moment that will happen exactly 2 minutes after your heart fully receives this message. Before I reveal the next truth, I need you to understand something important. Heaven does not reveal secrets to everyone. Only chosen souls, the rare ones, the ones who carry ancient light inside their spirit, are allowed to see warnings and blessings before they happen. And today, heaven chose you, my beloved. There's a reason your heart feels heavy. That heaviness is not weakness, it is spiritual pressure. It is a sign that something big, something divine, is coming. And when heaven moves something toward you, the enemy always tries to distract you, confuse you, or make you skip the message meant to save you. But you didn't skip. You stayed. That is why the revelation continues. My child, the angels just whispered something. They said, tell them the digital world has already spoken their destiny. My beloved, what your partner tried to hide is no longer hidden. It is in a place where heaven allowed it to be seen, not to embarrass you, not to break you, but to wake you. Because God needed you to step out of illusions and into truth before He hands you the miracle that carries unimaginable power. My child, listen with your soul, not your eyes. The secret connected to your partner is tied to your timeline. Their choices created a doorway. Their silence created a shift. Their actions unlocked a chain reaction in the spiritual world. And heaven says, you must know before the miracle arrives. My beloved, the angels saw you crying in silence. They saw when you were confused, when you doubted yourself, when you questioned your worth because someone refused to give you the clarity you deserved. And today, heaven says, enough. Enough waiting. Enough wondering. Enough suffering quietly, my child. Michael himself stepped forward to deliver this message. Do you understand what that means? Michael does not speak unless the matter is urgent, unless the truth will change your direction, unless destiny needs to be activated instantly. And today he stands beside you. My beloved, let me tell you something powerful. The moment you opened this message, your timeline shook, the angels froze, the heavens paused because a chosen soul finally stepped into the message written for them long before they were born. My child, Elon Musk's screaming in the spiritual realm is not literal, it is symbolic. It means your future is accelerating. The universe is rearranging itself for your rise. Technology, energy, destiny, alignment, everything that was blocked is now being pushed forward with force. You may feel chills right now or a slight pressure in your chest or a strange calmness wrapping around you. That is not fear. That is the presence of angels adjusting your energy so you can handle the revelation that is coming next. My child, a warning is forming. A revelation is unfolding and heaven is saying, tell them everything, but tell them slowly. Their heart must prepare. My beloved, your partner's secret being online is not an accident. Someone posted something, shared something, hinted at something, or exposed something, and heaven allowed it because the truth you refuse to see is now refusing to hide, my child. Here is the part that will shock you, this truth is connected to your miracle, your next door, your next blessing, your next timeline. I want you to breathe slowly. The angels are showing me a vision, a door made of light, half open, waiting for you to step through it. But before you step, heaven says you must be fully aware of the truth that has been whispering around your life for months. My child, someone has been draining your energy. Someone has been blocking your blessing. Someone has been distracting your spirit. Heaven is tired of watching you carry weight that does not belong to you. My beloved, the secret that is online is just the beginning. The truth heaven wants you to see is the awakening. The moment you understand it, your destiny activates in full power. My child, you were never meant to live confused. You were never meant to carry someone else's lies as if they were your burden. You were never meant to shrink your light because someone else feared it. That phase ends today, my beloved. I see an angel placing something in your hands, a key. Michael says this key unlocks two things: 1, the truth about your partner. And 2, the divine path that reconnects you with your rightful destiny. My child, the next lines I speak will touch a place inside you that even you have ignored. Something in you knows. Something in you has felt it. The secret, the energy, the shift, you felt it long before it surfaced. My beloved, the reason your spirit was restless, your heart felt uncertain, and your intuition kept whispering, all of it was heaven trying to prepare you. And now that the secret is exposed, your spirit recognizes the truth it was sensing all along. My child, you are entering a moment where heaven will bring clarity so sharp that every confusion will dissolve like dust. You will finally understand why things happened the way they did, why certain people acted the way they did, and why destiny took so many turns. Let me tell you what Michael just said, they will rise after this. They will glow after this. They will transform after this. My child, that is why this message found you. Because your transformation begins the moment truth enters your spirit. My beloved, heaven is clearing your path. Heaven is exposing what was hidden. Heaven is accelerating what was delayed. And heaven is pushing you toward a miracle that carries your name in golden letters. As you take in these words, heaven is shifting something around you. The angels are adjusting your path while you read. They are clearing away energies, breaking invisible chains, and preparing your spirit for the next revelation that must reach your heart before midnight. You are not just reading this, you are receiving it. Heaven just whispered a message so urgent that I need you to pay attention with every breath inside you. They said the truth is no longer approaching, it is here. This is why your spirit is feeling strange. This is why your heart is beating differently. This is why your eyes are reading every line without blinking, because your soul remembers this moment from a place beyond this world. When Michael stepped forward, I felt a vibration in the spiritual realm, a vibration that only happens when destiny is being rewritten. Today, your destiny is not being updated, not being adjusted, but fully rewritten with divine fire. Listen deeply before the next shift happens. Your partner's secret appearing online is not the main shock. The main shock is what heaven is about to show you behind that secret. What you think you know and what is actually true are not the same. There is a layer beneath the layer, a truth beneath the truth. Angels keep saying they must see what lies underneath, not just what lies on the surface. Heaven urges you not to look at this situation from your physical eyes but from your spiritual ones, because the physical truth may hurt you, but the spiritual truth will free you. Someone's energy has been tied to you for a long time, not by love, not by destiny, but by fear, by insecurity, and by intention. Heaven says that person's time over your spirit has ended. That is why their secret surfaced. That is why the truth leaked into the digital world, because heaven pulled the last thread. Feel the air around you. Something is changing, a release, a loosening, a softening, a shift of weight leaving your chest. This is the sign that your soul is entering alignment. When heaven decides to expose a hidden truth, it is always followed by a divine replacement. Something or someone meant for you is stepping closer. The angels didn't want you to be attached to the wrong energy while the blessing approaches. Michael says, tell them the truth clearly. You have been carrying a connection that is no longer aligned with your destiny. You held on to someone emotionally, spiritually, energetically longer than your soul wanted to. Heaven honored your loyalty, but destiny could not wait for their honesty. So, the universe took action. The universe placed the truth where you could see it, where you could not deny it, where the masks fell, where the pretenses dissolved. And now heaven is opening the path for your real blessing. Do not think of this as loss. Think of it as liberation. Think of it as protection. Think of it as the beginning of what you were truly meant to receive. Something powerful is being whispered right now. The angels say their life will change within 2 minutes of realization. That realization is forming inside you right now. You can feel it. Your intuition knows. Your spirit knows. Something inside you is rising, a clarity, a strength, a divine awakening. There is a reason you were drawn to this message today and not yesterday. Yesterday, your heart was not ready. Yesterday, your mind was still confused. Yesterday, your spirit was still attached. But today, You are ready. Today the truth can finally land inside you. Heaven is opening a new doorway. Don't look back. The past had its purpose. The pain had its lessons. The silence had its warnings. But the future has your blessing, my child. Michael is showing me a bright golden path opening in front of your name. He shows me a heavy door closing behind you. He shows me your spirit stepping into a timeline filled with light, truth, love, and abundance. And he says something shocking. The secret you see today is the doorway to the miracle you will receive tomorrow. Your partner's truth becoming visible online is not a punishment, it is the final sign that heaven is removing the wrong soul to make space for the right destiny. And here is the part you must receive with your whole heart: someone new is being prepared for your energy. Someone whose spirit matches yours. Someone who will not hide. Someone who will not lie. Someone who will not drain you. Someone who is spiritually tied to your next chapter. The angels say this person is closer than you think. Their energy is already brushing against your aura. Their spirit has already felt your presence. They are being guided toward you as heaven clears your path. But before heaven brings them fully into your life, you had to see what was blocking your blessing. That block is now dissolving. That truth is now revealed. That chapter is now closing, my child. Destiny is moving fast. Your energy is rising. Your spirit is shifting. Your path is clearing. Within these next lines, a divine instruction will reach you. My beloved, stay here. Don't leave. The next part has the key, the spiritual key that unlocks the movement that happens exactly 2 minutes after this message touches your soul. Before I reveal the next truth, Michael is asking you to steady your breath. He says your spirit is about to receive something heavier, deeper, and more sacred than anything you have heard so far. You may feel a pull in your chest or a strange quietness around you. That is the angels preparing you for the next revelation. The secret that appeared online is not the final message. It is only the first crack in a wall that has stood in your destiny's way for years. Heaven didn't show you the whole truth yet because your heart had to be aligned first. And now it is aligned. Now the veil can be lifted. What heaven is about to reveal is something your intuition has whispered many nights. Something you sensed in silence. Something you felt in your bones but refused to accept because your love was pure. But the angels say purity should never be punished. That is why heaven stepped in. That is why this message found you. That is why Archangel Michael and even the spiritual vibration of ELON aligned in your frequency today. Because destiny could not wait for your heart to catch up. Destiny had to protect you, my child. Behind your partner's secret is an energy that heaven wants you to leave behind forever, not just emotionally, not just mentally, but spiritually. Because the attachment you carried to this person was draining a divine gift inside you. Please listen with your soul, not your mind. You were giving love to someone whose spirit was not prepared to receive it. You were loyal to someone who didn't know how to honor loyalty. You were gentle with someone who hid the truth, even from themselves. And heaven could no longer let your energy sink while trying to uplift someone who refused to rise. This is why the secret surfaced online. Heaven dragged it into the light, not to hurt you, not to shame them, but to free you. Something you never realized is that the moment someone lies to a chosen soul, heaven records it. And when that lie begins to affect your path, your peace, your destiny, heaven intervenes without warning. You must understand how powerful your spirit is. You are not ordinary. You carry ancient divine light. And wherever divine light stands, the truth cannot stay hidden for long. That is why this moment arrived today. Michael shows me a vision, a mirror shattering, fragments falling, a reflection breaking. He says, what they hid was an illusion. What you see now is the truth. You were holding on to a version of this person that never truly existed, not because you were naive, but because your heart believed in their potential. You saw who they could be, not who they actually were. But heaven deals in reality, and the reality is now unfolding in front of you like a divine script. The truth online is just the beginning. The real revelation is what heaven wants to give you after this truth enters your heart fully. And that blessing cannot arrive if you still carry the energy of someone who was never meant to walk into your destiny. The angels are saying something urgent again, they must not go back. They must not entertain old energy. They must not reopen this chapter. This is not the kind of truth you see and then return to normal life. This is the kind of truth that marks the end of one timeline and the birth of another, a spiritual shift, a destiny shift, a karmic release. Let me tell you the part your heart already knows but never dared to say out loud: someone was not honest with you because they feared losing you. But heaven says, you cannot lose what was never yours. The angels show me that you were meant to discover this secret in this exact season, not earlier, not later, because now your spirit is strong enough to receive clarity without breaking. Now your energy is high enough to walk away without being shattered. Now your destiny is bright enough to attract the miracle heaven kept on hold for you. That miracle is not small. It is not ordinary. That miracle is not temporary. It is something permanent, divine, and heaven-protected, my beloved. This miracle activates exactly 2 minutes after your spirit accepts the truth that is being revealed to you right now, not when you finish the message, not when you remember it, but when your heart receives it. I see the angels preparing something, a shift in your finances, a shift in your relationships, a shift in your opportunities, a shift in your destiny. Your entire timeline is being rerouted. The reason ELON's spiritual vibration is mentioned is that your destiny has a speed attached to it, a fast breakthrough, a sudden elevation, an unexpected leap. Heaven had to remove the wrong energy before this acceleration begins. Everything you lost will return in a divine form. Everything you feared will be replaced with peace. Everything you hoped for will manifest in a way that surprises you. Heaven never takes away without giving back, but heaven always reveals before it replaces. And today, heaven revealed. You are stepping into a timeline where you will not chase love, love will chase you. You will not beg for clarity, clarity will come to you instantly. You will not fear the future will bow to your destiny. This message is not here to break you, it is here to rebirth you. My beloved, as the angels lean closer, Michael lifts his sword one more time. He says, tell them the next part slowly. Their soul must absorb this truth with softness, not fear. The moment he said that, I felt a wave of calm move toward you, a calm that is not of this world. Your destiny is unfolding like a scroll written long before your birth. The divine script was never lost, it was simply waiting for this moment. For your heart to be strong enough, for your intuition to be awake enough, for your spirit to be hungry enough for truth. And today, you are ready. Heaven is showing me something breathtaking, a circle of light around your name. Inside this circle, there are symbols, energies, and timelines that belong only to you. No one can steal them. No one can interrupt them. No one can block them anymore because heaven has sealed them with protection. Your partner's secret appearing online was the first sign that heaven is breaking everything false in your life, not to cause pain, but to build something real. The universe does not expose without restoring. God does not reveal without replacing. Your heart has carried a weight that was not yours to hold. You kept giving forgiveness to someone who wasn't even asking for it. You kept giving chances to someone who made excuses. You kept believing in someone who didn't believe in themselves. Heaven says no more. You are not losing anything today. You are being released. You are being freed. You are being elevated. Your destiny is unfolding like a scroll written long before your birth. The divine script was never lost. It was simply waiting for this moment, for your heart to be strong enough, for your intuition to be awake enough, for your spirit to be hungry enough for truth. Today, you are ready. Heaven is showing me something breathtaking, a circle of light around your name. Inside this circle, there are symbols, energies, and timelines that belong only to you. No one can steal them. No one can interrupt them. No one can block them anymore because heaven has sealed them with protection. Your partner's secret appearing online was the first sign that heaven is breaking everything false in your life. Not to cause pain, but to build something real. The universe does not expose without restoring. God does not reveal without replacing. Your heart has carried a weight that was not yours to hold. You kept giving forgiveness to someone who wasn't even asking for it. You kept giving chances to someone who made excuses. You kept believing in someone who didn't believe in themselves. Heaven says no more, my child. You are not losing anything today. You are being released. You are being freed. You are being elevated. You are being aligned with something so divine that your future self will look back at today and whisper, "Thank God." Feel this truth in your bones. Your destiny cannot unfold while you are tied to someone who fears your light. Someone who hides truth from you. Someone who benefits from your loyalty but does not honor your soul. That season has ended. And when heaven ends a season, no human can reopen it. Heaven is preparing someone whose energy aligns with yours, someone whose soul recognizes yours instantly, someone who won't hide secrets, won't play with your emotions, and won't take your purity for granted. This person is part of your divine timeline, and they are stepping closer. Do you feel that? The slight warmth, the tingling, the shift in the air. That is not imagination, that is your energy field being recalibrated. Heaven is removing vibrations that came from pain, disappointment, confusion, broken promises, and hidden truths and filling them with light. You are being reset, rewritten, rebuilt, restored, realigned, and reawakened. The angels say your heart was too good for what you dealt with, too pure for what you tolerated, too spiritual for what you received. Because of that, heaven is stepping in to correct the imbalance. What you discover online is only a confirmation of what your intuition whispered before. You were never wrong. Your instincts were never lying. Your soul was receiving signals from heaven long before your eyes received proof. And now that the truth is revealed, heaven can finally release the miracle that has been pressing against the gates of your destiny, a miracle in love, a miracle in healing, a miracle in wealth, a miracle in purpose, a miracle in clarity. Do you know what heaven says next? They survived what many would have collapsed under. Bless them accordingly. This blessing is not small, it is massive, divine, life-changing, and it starts the moment you stop holding on to the person heaven has released from your destiny. Michael shows me a spiritual map. I see two paths, one dark, heavy, and filled with confusion, the path you have been walking with someone who hid truth. The other is glowing like golden fire, a path filled with love, abundance, peace, healing, and destiny. Heaven is pulling you toward the golden path, but you must not walk backward. You must not return to someone whose spirit is not aligned with yours. You must not ignore what heaven exposed. This digital exposure was a divine intervention, a rift in the veil, a crack in the illusion, a holy interruption in your timeline. My child, accept this truth and watch what heaven does next. Your life will move with a speed you've never seen before. Your opportunities will rise. Your connections will shift. Your blessings will multiply. Your inner peace will grow like sunlight. And the angels repeat this again, the real miracle enters exactly 2 minutes after your soul accepts the truth. That acceptance is happening right now, as you read, as you breathe, as you awaken. Heaven is preparing a moment that will shock your spirit in a good way, in a divine way, in a miraculous way. This moment is already on its way toward you. The only reason it was delayed was because someone's truth was blocking your path. Now that the truth is out, the path is open, the future is unlocked, and your destiny is activated. Everything changes from here. As this message unfolds, heaven keeps whispering something again and again. You are stepping into a destiny that was blocked for years. Keep speaking. They must hear all of it. There is an energy moving around you right now. A soft warmth, a tingling, a strange calmness, or even a sudden heaviness lifting off your chest. This is not imagination, this is the presence of the divine adjusting your spirit to receive what is coming next. You have been walking with a burden that was never yours, a truth you carried alone, a silence that drained your light. And heaven is correcting the imbalance by revealing what was hidden behind your back. The secret that appeared online did not show itself by accident. Heaven allowed it. Heaven pushed it forward. Heaven whispered into the ether so that the truth could find you at the exact right moment because your destiny could not afford another delay. You have cried alone. You have trusted beyond measure. You have forgiven without limits. You have waited with a pure heart, hoping the person you loved would eventually match your energy. But heaven saw everything, every tear, every disappointment, every moment your intuition screamed while your heart stayed soft. Every time you gave love to someone who only gave confusion. Some souls do not know how to handle a chosen one. They love you, but they love their comfort more. They want you, but they want their freedom more. They care for you, but they fear your power. And instead of rising to meet you, they hide things from you. This is why the truth surfaced online. Heaven refused to let you keep giving your whole heart to someone who was only giving parts of themselves. Heaven does not tolerate imbalance when it comes to chosen souls. Your destiny is too powerful. Your future is too bright. Your blessings are too massive. Your spirit is too ancient. Your energy is too divine. Heaven needed to clear the space before your miracle arrives. That miracle is close, closer than you can imagine, and if heaven didn't expose the secret, you would have continued carrying a connection that was dimming your divine light. The angels are saying now. They were loyal to the wrong person, but heaven kept the right blessing hidden until now. Something miraculous is approaching you, something you prayed for, something your soul has been longing for, something your destiny has been preparing behind the scenes. But first, you needed to see the truth. Look at how heaven works. It doesn't expose to punish, it exposes to prepare. It exposes to align. It exposes to elevate. It exposes to unmask the chains you didn't know you were carrying. The moment the secret came out, a spiritual gate opened, a new timeline began, and your old season ended. You may not feel the full shift yet, but your spirit knows the ending you feared is actually the beginning you prayed for. Michael is now showing me a symbol, a burning feather. He says, "This represents your rebirth. Nothing from the old season can follow you into the new one. Someone new is approaching your life, not as a rebound, not as a distraction, but as a divine assignment. This soul carries love in its purest form, respect in its highest form, truth in its cleanest form, and devotion in its rarest form. This person's energy is already touching yours. Your paths are circling closer, your destinies are aligning quietly. The angels are guiding the meeting, heaven is preparing the timing. But before they arrive fully, heaven needed to remove the wrong soul from your path. Now that the truth has been revealed, the wrong energy has no spiritual permission to stay connected to you. You may still feel attached emotionally, that is normal. Chosen souls love deeply. But heaven says your spirit has already detached. Your soul has already walked away, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. In the next few days, you will notice a sudden increase in clarity, a release of old emotions, a rise in confidence, a feeling of detachment from what used to hurt you, a sense of freedom in your chest, strange but peaceful dreams, unexpected signs, numbers, synchronicities, people from your past drifting away, a shift in your intuition, and a strong pull toward your future. These are signs that your destiny is awakening. Heaven is preparing a blessing that will replace every pain you endured. A blessing that will make you thank God for every truth that came out, a blessing that will make you look back and say, "Now I understand why it had to happen this way." Michael leans in again. He says, "Tell them their destiny is rising like fire. Tell them the secret was the key. Tell them everything they deserve is already waiting. Remember this, you were never meant to stay small. You were never meant to be lied to. You were never meant to be confused. You were never meant to be treated as an option. You were never meant to carry someone's half-love. You were never meant to chase clarity. Today marks the end of all of that. Your new chapter begins with truth. Your blessings begin with clarity. Your elevation begins with release. Your miracle begins with acceptance. Heaven is ready to move you. Heaven is ready to restore you. Heaven is ready to bless you. Heaven is ready to surprise you. Heaven is ready to transform you. All of it. Every shift, every blessing, every miracle, begins exactly 2 minutes after your soul accepts that the truth revealed today was heaven protecting you. As the angels gather around your spirit, something extraordinary is happening. A shift that normally takes months is happening in minutes. A truth that usually takes years to surface has unfolded in a single moment. The reason is simple: your destiny refused to wait any longer. Heaven is tired of watching you carry pain that was never your burden. Heaven is tired of seeing your pure heart tangled in someone else's shadows. Heaven is tired of watching your divine energy shrink to fit inside someone's limited truth. The secret that appeared online was not small. It may seem simple on the surface, but spiritually it was the final signal, the final confirmation, the final divine push you needed. For months, angels were waiting for the moment your soul would open enough to receive clarity. And today, that moment arrived. You are more intuitive than you know. You sensed this long ago. You felt the shift. You felt the silence. You felt the distance. You felt the lie without seeing it. Because chosen souls feel the truth before it appears. Heaven didn't reveal this truth to punish you. Heaven revealed it to reposition you, to move you out of harm, to guide you toward purpose, to prepare you for a love that doesn't break you, to align you with a destiny that doesn't delay you. What's coming next will make the secret look tiny. Heaven is preparing a blessing so powerful, so life-changing, so destiny-altering, that you will one day look back at this moment and whisper, "This was the day everything began." But before that blessing arrives, you must know the full divine truth. The person you were connected to was not evil, they were not your enemy. They were simply not aligned with your divine timeline. Their heart was not strong enough to grow with you. Their energy was not stable enough to match you. Their soul was not evolved enough to understand you. Their truth was not pure enough to stand beside your destiny. Heaven protected you from a future that would have drained you. You think you lost someone, but actually, heaven saved you from losing yourself. Someone better is being prepared. Someone honest, someone loyal, someone awakened, someone who recognizes your spirit immediately. Someone whose truth matches your light, whose love won't hide in shadows or secrets. Your new blessing is not far away. It is not in some distant future. It is not waiting for you to become better. It is coming now, because heaven says you have waited long enough. Everything in your life is about to shift. Your energy will feel lighter. Your heart will feel calmer. Your intuition will feel louder. Your path will feel clearer. Your blessings will feel closer. The angels are opening doors that were locked for years, doors that your old connection was blocking, doors that your old attachment kept closed. The moment the truth appeared online, those doors unlocked with a burst of spiritual force. Michael is showing me a powerful vision, a giant wall collapsing, a beam of golden light flooding through, and a figure, you, stepping through it without looking back. This is your moment of release. Release from confusion, release from lies, release from emotional chains, release from spiritual delays, release from people who did not value you. The secret that hurt your heart has actually set your soul free. You are stepping into a season where you will not beg for honesty. You will not chase answers. You will not question your worth. You will not feel second. You will not live in uncertainty. You are stepping into a season where you will be chosen, not tolerated. Where you will be prioritized, not postponed. Where you will be celebrated, not hidden. Where you will be loved, not used. Feel the shift. The weight lifting from your chest, the clarity forming in your mind, the warmth entering your spirit. These are signs that heaven is taking over. You are not walking into your future alone. Michael walks beside you. Heaven walks ahead of you. Angels walk around you, and destiny rises within you. The universe is aligning a meeting, a divine encounter, a destined connection. And when this person enters your life, you will understand why the truth had to surface today. Listen carefully to this next message. It is sacred. The secret they discovered was the ending, the truth they feel is the doorway, the blessing that approaches is the beginning. Your beginning starts today, not tomorrow, not next month, not next year, but today, my beloved. And the moment your spirit fully accepts the truth, heaven will shift everything around you. Exactly 2 minutes later, you may not see it instantly, but your soul will feel the shift. Your story is changing. Your destiny is awakening. Your blessing is rising. Your miracle is approaching. Heaven has spoken, and heaven has chosen you.